Okay, Beth Rubens. We're going to play what I call an extended scale on the first string. So you're going to stretch out and play a major scale on one string. That's your 12th fret. Most guitars have a double dot there. That's the octave for all of your open strings. Now that's a little bit boring, so the two articulations I'm going to give you, one is when you pedal the tonic note and you keep reintroducing the open string, and I just call that on-off. You can use all downstrokes. On-off, on-off. You can descend from there, of course. And then the next one pedals the open B string, which is the 5th of the key, and you're going to play up on the first, down on the second string. So get your right hand flowing like this, look away, make sure you have a handle on it, and then just run the scale on your left hand. And you can pause on each note and play it twice just so you can process everything. The guitar creates these nice textures when you pedal tone like that. Okay, then we segued into the open position to play the pentatonic scales like your xylophone lessons from childhood. And you're going to play, starting on the low E, open, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. Then you'll descend. And to work on your pick, you can do down and up strokes combined, which we call alternate picking. And you can just play each note twice, which keeps it all slow. The beautiful thing about the guitar is if I just go down to the next string, I can superimpose that pattern for an A major pentatonic. Now the B string is tuned in a major third rather than a perfect fourth, so you need to move up. Whatever pattern gets to the B string moves up one fret, and I call that the B shift. So if you go down to the next string to play a pentatonic scale, the D string, you get this. Instead of culminating at 2, culminate at 3. So it's just shifted up one fret. A fun thing to try with any of these major pentatonics is My Girl, and just stretch the first note out. Long, short, 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 long, short, 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 short. You can modulate to 4. Long, short, 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 short. You get it. I think it's originally in C, but that doesn't really matter. The minor pentatonics use more open strings, and they go open, 3, open, 2, open, 2, and reverse. Same thing for A. You can also do that with the down up, the double note articulation. Don't worry about D minor, we'll deal with that some other day. And I want to remind you of the sort of linear nature of triads on the guitar. So this is a D major, that's how you've always thought of it, but it's really just a major triad in second inversion if you leave out the open strings. So it's just 5, 1, 3, so, do, mi. And because of that, when you go minor, you just take the highest voice and you flatten it. So major triad, second inversion, minor triad. And now we can start to move this in a linear dimension. So you can play D, up a whole step to E, half step to F, whole step to G, whole step to A, and then a whole step to B. You have a cutaway, so you can keep going. C, half step, and then a whole step to D. So this is the same exact voicing and triad, just up a full octave. And then I want you to do more of a diatonic series by making the 2 and the 3 chord minor. So you have D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, and A major. And the names of the chords aren't so much as important as using the shapes to travel and just seeing the linear quality and hearing it with your good ear. So that's a linear exploration of harmony on the guitar. And then we talked about a less linear exploration of harmony, which is all the open position stuff. So you want to play songs in minor keys, that's wonderful. I know you want to play all kinds of keys, but E and A minor are the predominant minor keys, and in the key of E minor, A minor is your 4. So you get that very sad 1 to 4 sound. the 5. So to get to our B7, shift your ring finger down 1 string, plug that gap with your first finger, and then add your pinky to the high E at the 2nd fret. This is a 5-note chord starting at 5, the 5th string. B7. So I want you to just try a progression that goes 1, 4, 1, 5. You can use whatever rhythms you want. It might be too soon for rhythms. You can just do simple downstrokes. That will enable you to play an F minor or G minor. Or of course F sharp or G sharp, but you seldom see those probably. Now we do the same thing for the key of A minor. This is our new 1. D minor is that triad we were just looking at before. So that's our 4 now. So we have our very sad 1 to 4. And our 5 is going to be an E major, but to add the 7th, you just subtract your ring finger. It's not the most beautiful 7th chord voicing ever, but it's going to work for week 1. And this can be used to play in B minor at the 2nd fret, C minor at the 3rd, or D minor at the 5th. Okay, friend, that's all we covered. Have fun.